Hello everyone and welcome back to yet another stream with me, the animation connoisseur. I know it's been quite a while since I've done one of these, but well, my jaw, I was having a lot of problems with my jaw and that kind of limited my motivation to make videos in general. So I was so focused on that there wasn't really room in my head for much else. But now that I'm feeling better, I think it's time that we do something I've been wanting to do for quite a while. Stream Wall-E the video game. Now this is, as you can tell, we're playing it on the Wii version. There are some slight differences between the Wii version and the versions made for PSP and I think it's PlayStation 3? Yeah, PlayStation 3. This game is a little bit more focused on... It's a little bit more puzzle-based, I guess you could say, than the other version. The laser is not available here. Yeah, it's a bit different. It'll be easier to if I just show you than explain it. As you can see, you've got the B&L logo right here. Just waiting for it to load patiently. The sad thing is, my copy of this game has a bug where every time I play it, I always lose my progress. So, every single time, when I play this again, I'm gonna lose my progress. I don't really like this game's version of Put On Your Sunday Clothes. I'm not sure why they couldn't use the real version. I mean, if the movie had the rights to it, why couldn't the game use it? That's my question. How come they couldn't get the rights? Wouldn't they have been working to make the game at the same time? Working with the studio? I don't know. It's just weird. Barnaby, there's a slick town, Barnaby. The best part is this song's actually public domain now, so I can use it without getting copyrighted. Haha. Alright, let's get down to business. The cool thing is there's lots of hidden Easter eggs in this game. As you can see right here, we're about to find a Rex. Just hang on, I gotta set up my mic. Here we go. Oh, crud. Sorry. Okay, now we're ready to go. Got Rex. And the cool thing is, Wall-E does actually have a Rex in the movie. I doubt it's the Rex, but wouldn't it be kind of cool if it was, though? Either way, it's a great Easter egg, but it would be kind of depressing to think about, if the toys are alive in this movie like they are in Toy Story, that they'd have to live through this apocalypse too. And no kids can play with them anymore because, they're all gone on the spaceship. And just having to live through that would just be awful anyways. It's something I occasionally think about, is if Wall-E has a Rex, then does that mean that while he's gone they come to life, or not? Let me know what you guys think about that in the comments below. Yeah. What's interesting about this version is that it's basically the same as it was on like the Xbox, but because it's the Wii's hardware can't handle, all that doesn't have that same processing power. They had to trim the size of some levels, so some pieces of it are split up, and others are cut out entirely, which is, I don't know, kind of disappointing, but it is what it is. The weird thing is that some of the collectibles and souvenirs are in different places than they are in the Xbox version. And again, that's not even Shelby Forthright. That's not even the actual, by and large, CEO. I don't get it. Why couldn't they use Fred Willard's image? As this is pretty cool, you get to see things from Wally's point of view. Somehow a meteor just crashed. That wasn't a thing in the movie, but, Don't land in that toxic sludge. I do find it kind of weird that Wally can't just, use his panels to get electricity from the sun itself. Why does he have to use these charging booths? You really didn't think that one through, did you? But yeah. Nothing down there. The lights are bright as the stars. Put on your Sunday clothes, we're gonna ride through town in one of those new horse-drawn open cars. We'll see the shows at Delmonico's and we'll close the town in a whirl. And we won't come home until we've kissed a girl. And that's exactly what he did. He kissed a girl. And she was white as well. The maximum amount of cubes that Wally can carry is 3, in this game anyway. And you can also do this, look, you can juggle them. Okay, yeah, we need the weighted cube. Got that, but I'm going to go over here because there's another piece of concept art over here. I just wish that my game wasn't bugged, because then I could actually use the battle mode. The thing is, the reason you want to collect a lot of the stuff, like the wallops, those little, E-pendants, I guess you'd call them, the Wally E-pendants, called wallops. Collect enough of those and you can unlock stages for the battle mode. There's even cosmetics you can get in the game that change Wally and Eve's appearances in the bonus for the arcade mode. Yeah, and it's really fun to play. Like, there's this one battle mode where essentially you can play as Wally with armed with Eve cannons, and you all have to fight each other to the death. It's really cool, but unfortunately, because like I said, my game is bugged. I have to go through the whole story and do everything over and over again. Because it doesn't save for whatever reason. I have no idea why, but it just does not save. So I can't play it more than once, Like, I can't go back and play it. Because then my progress is erased, so I can't play it again unless I redo the story mode again. And And as I'm sure you can understand, that's pretty frustrating. I don't know if it's just a problem with my console or if it's a particular problem with this game. I haven't heard anyone else who's had that issue, but for some reason it is for me. Any of you could give me any tips on what to do about that? Anything that would help? I'd be more than willing to hear it. Because I can't go back, and I can't even replay the levels once I leave. You know? It's basically just one shot. Even after I complete the game, it doesn't say continue, it just says new game. So if I want to do the game again, then I have to restart. Gotta get rid of these cubes, because... Got rid of them because I would have lost them anyway if I jumped. Did you notice that he can roll like this too? It's pretty cool. Wally's a Droideka now. I think that's all the art books. Alright. I really like this song. It's not quite as good as the actual Workday theme in the movie. That's just Wally's theme song, but I still like it a lot. This part I really enjoy. I remember watching this in a video as a kid and just absolutely loving it. Because this was something you couldn't do in the other version of Wall. I do believe that this is the superior version of the game because you can do stuff like this in it. Let's see. Go back just to make sure I didn't miss anything. I'm not really sure why this bounces, what the purpose of this even is, really, but... See, I came prepared. I know it's a game, and you're not really supposed to question this kind of thing, but I do wonder, would it actually be possible to throw the garbage cubes that far? It feels like there's no friction behind them. That's kind of what bothers me a little bit. Pretty sure there's another. I sometimes get confused. I wonder, is this the correct thing, or is there another wall up that I'm missing? Let's see. No, I think that's no, that's all of them. Alright, let's go. Boink! You got hit like a whack-a-mole. Alright, yeah, so we need to get this cart to go into that trash heap over there and explode that area so we can get through. Kaboom! There's the plant. The funny thing is, though, that the game puts it in the shoe. It wasn't in the shoe when he found it. He put it in that shoe in the movie. But here, it's just already in the boot, which is, you know... I guess that raises some questions, you know? Oh, wait, I'm going the wrong way. Here we go. Whee! I'm destroying all these barriers because sometimes there's wallops hidden inside them. So yeah, I can go there. No. See? Like that, right there. I'll come back to that tumbler on the right over there later. Oh, wait. Oh, yeah, that's right. We need the heavy cubes. Is it gonna work? I don't know. It worked. Whoa. Okay. It's a little too close for comfort there. See, there we go. We got one of his cosmetic modifications. Now we can throw that at the sign. There we go. Now the platform is turning towards us. Great. I just love how versatile Wally is in this game. Already done, game. Is that everything? This is one of the levels that got cut in half. Yeah, I usually do end up missing one of the concept art books. Why should I care? It's just gonna... All my progress is just gonna get wiped after I'm finished anyway. Here comes Eve. As a kid, the way that Eve was, how do I say it? Unboxed, I guess you could call it, was the coolest thing, one of the coolest things to me, and still is to this day. It's still pretty cool. So yeah, as you can see, we got almost every collectible except for the 9 out of 10 of the concept arts. So we just missed one. Now we get to play as Eve. Oh yeah, the cutscenes, they're not skippable. I'm pretty sure they're not. I don't think... If you're playing for the first time, probably not. Yeah, I don't think they are. A smitten robot right there. Truly was love at first sight. I really love Eve's theme in this game. Part I find a little tedious, honestly. There's Ham. Sure is a special souvenir. Oh, by the way, her shockwave maneuver can also destroy crates. See? Isn't that cool? And her health replenishes on its own. Where's the other charge-up pylons? I know they're around here somewhere. I do wish that Eve had like a boost feature or something. You can make her go faster if you wanted to. I don't know why they didn't implement that. Okay, where are the others? There's one here. Pretty sure there's one close by. No, we're missing two. Ah, here it is. There's one. Okay, now where's the last one? Ah, right there? Yeah. There we go. You aren't gonna find the plant, Eve. It isn't around here. Wally has it. Let's see. Where's the last one of those? I'm pretty sure it's... yeah, right here? No. I thought it was right there. Nope. That's not right. But I don't care, because I wanted to collect the wallops. Wait. I think I know where it is. Isn't it like... I think it's around the boat. This boat right here. Yeah, there it is. Okay, how on earth did that happen? How on earth? Yeah. These are the challenges. Now that we've done all that, we've unlocked the challenges, and these can give you like extra things. I'm trying to find the one with the which is the braking test. Is this braking test? I think so. Yep. Don't go to that marker, because that one doesn't have a boost pad on it. That's a little thing I wish they would have changed the color of that while you're playing another mode so you don't get confused. Because that happened to me once, and I accidentally ended up exiting the challenge when I didn't want to, because I got mixed up. Where's the last one? It's gotta be around here somewhere. Where the heck is it? Oh, there it is, there it is. There's our award. Appearance upgrade for Eve. See, the only way that Eve can really boost is by flying through these boosters, which is, you know, it's nice, but I wish that she could just do it herself. I mean, in the film, Eve is practically like jet speed, so you'd really think that she should be able to do that herself. You know, I mean, she can, actually. Okay. Oh yeah, Junk Buster. That's the one where you blow up all the cars. That one's kind of fun. that's not what I wanted. I want a junk buster. These pylons just came in from the ether. They didn't exist before, but now they do. Because the game demanded it so. Up. I see 2. 5 out of 10. Got half already. Not bad. Quite good, in fact. Oh, that's 6. Okay, 7. There's 3 left. There's one of the Wally trucks right here. Another over there. I find that kind of interesting. I mean, wasn't there only one truck? I don't think there was more than one in the movie. Her blaster can destroy these crates too, but it's a lot... I think it can anyway. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it can, but either way, it's much easier to just, you know, do it with the shockwave. Oh, it's gotta be around here somewhere. Come on, I know that you're here somewhere. Ah. No. See, it gets me mixed up. Now it's gonna make me redo the mission, because I couldn't find them all in time. Oh wait, no it's not. Well, that's good. I'm glad. I didn't want to redo it. But where's Junk Buster? Isn't it, like... Oh yeah, here it is. This is the junk. Yeah, here we go. This one I actually kind of like doing. They're mostly just taxis. As far as I can tell, there aren't really any other cars that you can destroy. I wish there were. Would make sense if there were, but there's not. That's weird. I could have sworn I saw a car over there. 7 of 10. No biggie, we still got a minute to find him. Yeah, I really like the vibe of this song. It's a bit of a bop, not gonna lie. It does have somewhat of an eerie feeling to it, but it's a kind of a cool eerie feeling, if that makes sense, you know? Okay, just one more. Oh, where could it be? Seven, 6, 5, 4. Doesn't matter. I don't think I really need to do those. I'll just get started on this instead. Yeah, normally I can find those, but, you know, sometimes it does take a few tries, though. Eve collects these automatically. These wallops. Stage 1 complete. The thing about this game is that it kind of feels like a greatest hits of the movie. It hits on some of the beats, but a lot of it, you know, isn't as impactful because it's not, well, it's just not as fleshed out. It kind of feels like we're watching a Cliff Notes version of the movie almost, where you get the gist of it and the idea, but you don't feel as strongly invested in it watching it. Which is kind of disappointing, because, you know, the Cars video game was able to pull that off. I mean, it was its own story, but it was able to stand on its own two legs, you know? You didn't have to see the movie, really, to care about it. If you were playing this game and you hadn't seen the movie, chances are you probably wouldn't be as invested in the characters or the story. Yeah, I don't like this game quite as much as the Cars game. That's not just my love for Cars talking. It's just because the game itself, I like the game, but I don't think it's as good as the movie. So that's definitely not, you know, my love for Cars talking there. It's just, you know, as a game, objectively, it's not quite as good. It's still a good game. I still enjoy it, but, you know. Whoa. Eve's blaster also is seriously nerfed in this game. I mean, that thing could, like, vaporize materials on impact, but here it's a lot weaker, honestly. Okay, you couldn't exactly vaporize, but that was a slight exaggeration on my part, but you get my point. It did a heck of a lot of damage. It's a lot more destructive in the movie than in this game. I guess on some level I do understand why it had to be nerfed somewhat, but still, it's a little disappointing, you know? That thing was really powerful in the movie. So this game is pretty true to the movie story, but there are some slight differences, slight discrepancies, you know, for the game design and stuff like that, and I'll point them out as we get to them. Because I don't want to give everything away right away. Still want there to be the element of surprise. Don't want you to know everything about this game going into it, because I'm sure a lot of you out in my audience probably haven't played this. But this is one example. See? Eve hasn't knocked a bunch of ships over. There isn't any fire. It's not at night. It's a lot more simple, but it still gets the same idea across, I guess. Not quite as well. And that was an alternate take of Wally saying directive. That's not the one in the movie. I will say I think they did a really good job with Wally's character model in this game. It looks really cute. Does feel true to his movie counterpart very well. Captures that very well. His cuteness and his energy. We got everything. Nice. This next level is one that I really enjoy. We have to flee from the sandstorm and go through an abandoned supermarket. It's really cool. Super lasers is basically closer to what the laser should be all the time. Eve, this is seriously not a laughing matter. This is a do or die situation. I don't understand why Eve couldn't just, you know, like, carry Wally all the time. I mean, is he that heavy? I mean, she was able to carry... I mean, think about it. In the movie, you know, after he had gotten damaged, she was able to pick his lifeless body up and then carry it all the way back to his trailer so she could repair it. So, realistically, she should just be able to fly with him all the time. But I guess expecting that sort of thing out of a kid's game is asking a little too much. Or is it? I think not. Alright. The weighted cube.
You deserve to spend more than ever before.
It's a thought that never really occurred to me until now, but do you think that Wally recognizes his image in the billboards of him? I'd say probably so. I mean, he's smart. He's a smart robot. Clever. I mean, clearly he can identify his old clones, the ones that he has to take the parts off of so he can survive. This is where things get a little hairy. Ah, explosive barrels! Run, run, run! I would shoot them, but the camera, you know, kind of goes a little out of whack when you turn that way, I guess, so, yeah, can't do it. Yeah, we're gonna need the heavy cubes to open that door. Alright.
Thank you for your purchase. Have a buy at large day.
Those give you extra sun energy. There's the radio collectible. Did I just miss? Sure did. Okay, we need one more. Just one more. Open sesame.
You've earned it. Why not spend it?
Did I just see what I think I just saw? It looked like one of Wally's trash towers just fell over. Didn't know the winds were that strong. In the movie, it seemed like those trash towers were pretty solid, that nothing would knock them down short of the Axiom landing back on Earth. Okay, yeah, we gotta go back on that platform, because I just remembered there's a bunch of exploding barrels over here. So yeah. See? Yeah, that wouldn't have been good if we would have been standing on a powder keg if we stood there while all that stuff was still there. There's a Woody doll around here. Sheriff Woody! I do really love the fact that they got the Toy Story toys in here. I think it was clever putting them in, you know, as things Wally could collect. It does make sense that he could find those. Oh, thank goodness. So glad Eve was there to save me. As any couple should be. Always have each other's back. And these two are, after all, in my opinion at least, the best couple in fiction, so... Now we gotta watch out for the shopping carts. These things target you. I'm not joking, they actually target you. I really do not like dealing with them. And I actually think that they must be sentient. If they're coming after me. That's not an accident, you know, that they... It's not a mistake that they're actually coming after you, see? Watch this. Would have turned right over towards me. They just have it out for Wally. Which is actually true to what happens in the film. If you remember when he was trying and failing to impress Eve. One of them hit him. Like he ran away and they all crashed into him. It was hilarious. This is the part of the level that I really enjoy. There's one part of this song that makes it sound like... I always get... Whenever I listen to it, I always wonder, is my mom calling me? It sounds like she's calling out to me, but no, it's the music. Whenever I check to go make sure, she isn't actually calling out to me. The worst part about this level is if you fall off, you have to collect all the key cards again, starting from scratch. So yeah, it can be pretty punishing if you don't know what you're doing. Let's just hope I can avoid that. Oh, see? See what I mean? Close call right there. That's one of the things I'm talking about, is you got those cars that are coming at you. Gotta avoid those. Okay. Boom. Fortunately, I'm smart enough to know to clear out that stuff ahead of time. Whoa. Okay, nope. Not yet. Not yet. Now. There we go. So yeah, I'm doing good so far. Here come the cars. And we're clear. Alright, we're in the clear. Now I can get out of here. Oops. Alright, so this part is weird. Let me explain. You'll see what I mean in just a second here. Do you see that? That is a Wall A. What is a Wall A doing down here? Wall-E is supposed to be the last robot left on Earth. In the movie, there's not supposed to be any other robots. And also, why is it aggressive? Like, in the movie, they're friendly. Like, why does this one have it out for us? Just randomly. Why is he just randomly causing all these explosive barrels to try and hit us? It just doesn't make sense. It felt like they just kind of phoned it in. They just came up with this idea and just stuck it in there even though it didn't make any sense. Just because they wanted to make the game more enticing or something. I don't know. You just have to keep spamming it. I used to think that you'd have to wait for like a specific point, but no, you don't have to. To be honest though, I actually kind of feel a little bad about killing it, you know? Because, well, I just don't feel like that's not really in Wall-E's nature, you know? Eve, sure, but Wally? No. Yeah, that part really didn't need to exist. It could have just been, you just go through supermarket and then get this cutscene to show them, go outside and then show this. You didn't need that unnecessary boss battle. Just doesn't make sense. Wally's trailer actually looks a lot more sparse here than it was in the game. I mean, it was just loaded with stuff in the movie, but here in the game, only like a couple items at most, and not a whole lot. It also skips over a lot of the funny bits with, Eve. With their, their first date, quote unquote. And then her eyes were like slits. They're supposed to. There's not. Her eyes are supposed to be gone at this point because she's like in sleep mode. She's shut down.
Thank you for your purchase.
All right, let's go. Let me check collectibles list. What level am I on? Yeah, I found all the wallops and all that. I just need the radio. And get it I shall. This part's just chaotic. Luckily, I made it through unscathed. Not exactly how it happened in the movie, but, Again, it hits on the same idea, but it's not it's not exactly one-to-one. It's close to the... It's pretty close to the movie itself, but it's not one-to-one. There are some slight discrepancies, as I said before. Partially, I think that might have been due to, how sometimes the scripts change while the game gets further in development than the movie, so they don't have time to go back and change it. That's what sometimes happens, And that'll become very, very clear later on. The Axiom levels in this game are the ones I enjoy the most. Post a little question in chat for you all. Whoever wins it, whoever gets it right, will get an arbitrary score. I'm sorry, I guess I get a little flustered when I do these things live and don't have a script. I'm a perfectionist, so I like my things to be perfect, but I just gotta accept it won't be. Turns out okay, though, in the end. Always does. But anyways, whoever gets that question right will get an arbitrary point. Point that means nothing, but you get bragging rights for it, I guess. I'm not sure what these... Oh, right, I forgot. They're also explosives. I find it weird that you have to jump into the repair item. Like, why can't you just, you know... Why can't you just drive into it and then... I don't get it. It's just a glitch, you know. These are the charger cubes. They're not the magnet cubes. I confused those earlier. Mo in this game, I think, is better than in the other game, because in the other game, you'd actually have to use your laser on him to stop him, and I don't like doing that. I don't want to hurt Mo. But I will admit, it is a little annoying how he can push you around, you know. So you gotta find the... here we go. So you gotta keep on the move while he's going around. Otherwise he'll do that to you. It's kind of ridiculous. There we go. Okay, we have all the key cards now? Yes, we do. Now we get to actually go in the main area. Cool part is you can actually run into the passengers to cause traffic jams. It does damage you, but I think it's worth doing just to see their reaction. Yeah, I enjoy doing that quite a bit. And another really cool thing is that the passengers in this game have clothing colors that they didn't in the movie. In the movie, they only had red and blue, but in this one, they have orange as well. And I think, let's see. Well, no, it's not orange, it's yellow. Ah, dang it. They have yellow, red, blue, and I feel like there's one more. But I don't know. It doesn't make sense that they'd have more than just those colors, you know. But we just never saw it. But it does make sense that that would be the case to me.
Supplies are limited.
There we go. I was afraid that, I guess that bot, that's a fan bot. I was afraid it was going to clip, you know, the trash tower and that I'd knock it out of my hands when I needed it. Wally wouldn't really do this, but I like being cruel to the passengers here. Why can't I hit? And again. Can make them, if you hit them with a trash tree, it makes them fly up in the air. Now these are called 0-point energy movers. I guess BNL must have stole Syndrome's technology or something. Jokes aside, I don't actually think I'm not sure that Incredibles and WALL-E are actually connected though. Maybe, but I kind of doubt it. I believe that some Pixar movies are connected, but not others. Cars has always been like the one outlier to me. That one I believe does take place in an alternate universe. The others, I think, you know, like Brave could be distant past and WALL-E would be distant future. That's the way I've looked at it for a while. Probably me just overthinking it, but you know, what can I say? I'm a big Pixar fan, so yeah, of course I'm gonna... Overthinking's the name of the game for me. Overthinking, overanalyzing, that's what I love doing with these things I love most. Gets those creative juices flowing, you know? The weird thing is, when you press 2, you get sounds from both WALL-E and Eve. Which is weird. That see, when that sound coming out of WALL-E, it just sounds wrong. Here, as I was talking about earlier, here are the passengers wearing yellow. I think the blue is in this game, I'm pretty sure. But it's like a darker blue, I think. Oh no! Ah. I forgot. If I hit that floor, I get scrapped on contact. That's a lie. You know it, by and large. Maybe they don't. You might actually be so delusional as to think that that's a good thing. Yeah, if you leave the charge up cubes, if they are left on the ground for too long, they get knocked about, they'll explode. One down. One pylon down, one to go. Was that the robot that, like, looks a little like Mo that WALL-E runs into in the movie? I think it could have been. It looks like Mo, but it isn't Mo. It sounds like to him it sounds a lot like he's saying get out of the way to him. That's what I always hear, but I don't know if that was what intentional or not, but it does sound like he's telling WALL-E to get out of the way. No more red floor. Wait. How come I... Ow. That's not fair. I don't even get, like, a chance to recover. Let me grab the book. Thank you. Oh, yeah, I forgot. Go replenish my health. Now, it makes sense for these to be on board the Axiom. That makes sense, but on Earth, you should be able to just, you know, do it automatically. Get energy there. There's that robot I was talking about again. That's what it sounds like. It sounds like it's saying get out of the way, but, you know, kind of garbled. Been run through a filter. Here's a fun fact that I think everyone should know. Wally and Mo are both voiced by the same guy, Ben Bird. And if you don't know who that is, well, he is the sound designer for both Star Wars and Indiana Jones. He created a lot of the iconic sounds that we all know and love in that franchise, such as the lightsabers effect, the blaster, Darth Vader's breathing. So naturally, when Pixar decided to make their own science fiction film, he was their first choice to be the sound designer. And it's hilarious to think about that, you know, this sweet little robot is voiced by a 60-year-old man. But you never know, because his voice has been run through a filter so much that it doesn't even sound like him anymore. Oh boy. Alright. Up. Mo's back. You know, Mo's job is really serious if you think about it, because humanity is not very healthy at this point. So if one germ from Earth, you know, gets on board the ship, I mean, that could be the extinction of the whole species. You ever think about that? That's why Mo, you know, it's like no wonder Mo is so concerned about health and sanitation, because one little germ and humanity could die just like that. Oh, shoot. Okay, I'm gonna get 2 cubes. Sayonara, Mo. Anybody know what Mo stands for, by the way? It's Microbe Obliterator. Wally is Waste Allocation Load Lifter Earth class, and Eve is Extraterrestrial Vegetation Evaluator. And yeah, before you ask, she is actually named after Eve in the Bible, as in Adam and Eve, because Andrew Stanton himself is actually Christian, so there's a lot of allusions and references to different aspects of Christianity in Wall-E. The Axiom itself is actually inspired somewhat by Noah's Ark, even. A112. That could have been. That was so close to being A113. If only they changed it to be A113. That would have been awesome. At least it's directive A113, but I don't think it's called that in the movie. So yeah, you can see that there is blue. The passengers are wearing blue, but it's a much darker blue than what we see in the movie. It's a lot lighter in the film, but here it's much darker. How did that happen? There's a traffic jam. Oh, and this is the part I really don't like, because the passengers can knock you off. See, they're so inconsiderate. They're absorbed in their screens that they don't even notice that there's a robot that they just killed right in front of their faces. They just don't even know. It is true to the movie, though. Remember, that's what, to get Mary's attention, Wally had to deactivate, like, had to pull the thing off so it'd disconnect. That turned out to be a good thing, though. I don't think he wasn't really intending to do that, I don't think, but it helped her wake up and see, you know, see the greater world that was right in front of her face that she wasn't seeing. Yeah, that's why I like the line, you know, I didn't know we had a pool. It's both hilarious and sad at the same time, just like, you know, the captain doesn't know how to open a book. I wish I could roll up instead of side to side. See what I mean? Let's see. Yeah, if you approach it like this, no. Got it. Okay. Ow. Oh, why didn't I should have gotten 3. Doesn't matter now, I'll just go straight there. You see, there's another one right over here. There's VNGO, Van Gogh, get it? The robot's named after the famous painter Van Gogh. I really love that. The painter robot named after Van Gogh. It's clever. This part is like we have to make sure it hit these switches so that it can go through. And voila! Out comes a Buzz Lightyear. There she is. There's Mo. Again. Yeah, I think that went too low. I wish I could carry 4 cubes, because then I could throw one down to distract Mo, and then throw one down to distract Mo, and then take out the 0-point energy movers with the other 3. Except I only need 2 for that. I swear, they have no friction. Don't push me off the edge, Mo. Mo was about to pull a Scar there and send Wally to his doom, just like Scar did to Mufasa. Wally's death is more tragic, though. Fight me. Okay, there we go. Yep. That'll keep him distracted for a little bit. Yeah! Great. Made it to the train. Mo's not happy that we got away, clearly. Captain McCree is the only character that looks... Well, Otto looks a little weird, too. The lighting on them is just kind of strange. On top of that, he's not that active in this game either, when compared to the movie. And Otto, his like thing can open up. His face, it couldn't do that in the film. I don't know why that was there, but you know.
That's a shame. Okay, take the probe down to maintenance, run some diagnostics. And take that box too. It's filthy.
Yeah, so we didn't quite get everything, but you know, that's okay. I'll always get another chance next time I want to play this game again. This song is the best one in the game, I think. This one is the best bop. Yeah, I definitely don't remember Wally going full on Rambo in the movie. Honestly, game Wally I feel is a lot more aggressive than movie Wally. In the movie, Wally was a pacifist, but he would, he'd only fight if it was necessary to protect those he cared about, but he wasn't like, guns blazing, violence kind of guy. But here, oh yeah. He's just mowing down these stewards in this game. I mean, it's not at all accurate to the movie, but it is really funny to me. So... I do like this more low-key version of the Good Intentions theme, which is what it's called. Feels a little bit more... It's a little more subdued. It feels more like we're kind of breaking in, you know what I mean? Like an infiltration kind of theme. Except this isn't a stealth mission. Amazing thing is they don't notice me over there. This is another level that was actually meant to be longer, but got cut down in the Wii version. But look at that, they're just disappearing. There's joint gone. Like from that far away, the animation of them being blown up doesn't load or something. I have no idea why this version of the BNL logo right here is just so low quality. The animation worked for one, but the rest, they just disappeared. This was actually more intense in the Xbox version of the game. I might try getting the Xbox One sometime. Here we go, baby. Yeah! Kaboom! Just obliterated them that time. So that's what I mean. That's more that's closer to the more lore accurate version of Eve's gun. About how powerful it really is in the film. It's a lot closer to it than the base version of it. Serpentine! Serpentine! As Lightning McQueen would say. Okay. Oh boy. Oh dear. Oh. Well, they just fell to a painful demise right there. Okay, somehow one of those laser blasts got frozen in midair. I don't know if Kylo Ren was controlling one of those or what, but... Then there are these cannons. Alright, now we can move. Not yet. Gotta get Hal, my pet. Bet a lot of you guys didn't know that his name was Hal, did you? But it is. Just one more wall up left. There it is. The powerful attack that they are referring to is by getting one of the cubes right here and throwing it at the BNL target. See? They have no friction. None whatsoever. They just keep on going until they hit something. That's another reason why I wish I could have four cubes, because I was able to get all the kiosks in one shot except that one. Alright, let's see now. Got it. Oh. There's another. Oh crap. Right behind me. That was a miss. Nice. Unfortunately, it's only going to get harder from here. The thing is, the steward's laser blast in the film was actually red, not blue. The blue, well, yeah, all their stuff was red, not blue, but we have no idea, you know, how powerful their laser actually was because, you know, we have no idea how powerful their laser actually was because we never got to see it be used. Honestly, though, their predecessors in the earlier draft of the movie, called Patrol Bots, were a lot better than the stewards. They were creepier, sure. Like, they only had, like, one eye, but they only had, like, one eye and had this really kind of monotone, dark sounds they made, but they were a lot more useful. For one thing, they actually had arms. And another thing is, like, they seemed a little bit more intelligent. The steward bots honestly felt pretty useless to me in the movie. Like, they could only... Like, they were able to get defeated pretty easily. I mean, if they're able to be taken down that easily, they're not really a very good security force, are they? I mean, they also didn't seem like they didn't really seem very sentient, to be honest, so they weren't very smart. The patrol bots seemed to have a bit more sentience than their counterparts that made it into the final cut of the movie. Part of me wishes we had gotten to see them instead. We're almost there. I don't know how how Eve's gun would fit on Wally's back, because I know he has a hook back there, but what could you hook the gun onto? I don't think there's really anything that Eve's arm there's any way it could attach onto that. He's clearly not happy. The thing is, she couldn't even witness the other stuff, so she'd be even angrier, I'm sure, if she actually got to see the level of destruction and carnage that Wally caused in that level. Define dancing is one of my favorite parts of the whole movie, but in this game it's just so boring. There's honestly a real tragedy that they managed to make one of the most breathtaking, beautiful, and inspiring scenes of the original movie and make it so dull and uninteresting. That's a crime, honestly. At least the tune is kind of cool, but I guess we're doing the Wall A's a favor. We're essentially cleaning up after them. You know how they eject the garbage out into space? We're blowing it up. Hooray. Alright, now we gotta chase after Wally. They pitched his voice even higher for this. Crap, I lost sight of him. So I really don't like this mission because it's like you lose sight of Wally so easily. He just dies for no apparent reason. Oh, come on! No, 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 no! Oh, I can't believe it did that. Oh, great. Is that him right there? No. Well, thanks a lot, game. You just screwed me up. It's your fault. That was kind of funny how Eve bounced, though. We're not even really dancing together, you know? We're just kind of flying. We're just doing the flying part, but we're not dancing. And it's literally called Define Dancing. That's the name of the scene. So, it's kind of lame, honestly. Again, I'm astounded at how they managed to make one of the most breathtaking, beautiful, and uplifting parts of the movie so boring to play in game form. That's just mind-boggling to me. Whoa. Wally just phased right through that rock. It didn't even bother him. Guess he must be Vision. Maybe Vision disguised himself as Wally there. I don't know. Or uploaded his consciousness there or something. So yeah, I didn't get very many collectibles there, but to be honest, I can't really be bothered at the moment to go back, because I can't. I'll just do it some other time. That's the thing, is that in a deleted scene, their kiss actually happened on board the ship, and it was accidental, but they cut that out because it just felt, the pace of it kind of slowed down the pace of the movie a little bit, and so they decided to do it out in space. It worked a lot better there. And I'm glad, because otherwise it just would have been too, boring. It wouldn't have worked as well, honestly. It was cute how it happened in the movie, in the deleted scene, excuse me, but it wasn't as impactful, because it was an accidental kiss. It was cute and all, but it didn't carry the same weight that their actual kiss in the movie did. This part, I think, ironically enough, is actually prettier than the space part. I have an honest question. Why has there never been a Wall-E-themed attraction at any of the Disney parks? Why? There should be. I've never understood why they've never done a Wall-E-themed event or something like that. It'd be awesome. Just think of the potential for all the things you could do with the Wall-E-themed ride. I could go on a tour of the Axiom, fly out in space. It'd be so cool. Why has no one ever thought to do that? Wait, did he even take the plant? I don't think she did. I didn't see a cutscene where she took the plant from Wall-E, or where he gave it to her. Wait, did he? No, maybe he did. I don't know. Probably wasn't paying clear enough attention, because, kind of went by fast, so it doesn't matter. Matters is that we're doing it. It's what we're here for, so... This part kind of weirds me out a little bit. What part of the ship is this? It almost looks like a software room or something, but it's not. It's like the ship's interior, I guess. Like the engine area. Or something. I don't know. Another thing I don't fully understand is why are the cannons, you know... Well, actually, it does make sense at this point that, you know, Eve was they were targeting her after her because she was thought to be a rogue robot too. But earlier, it doesn't make a whole lot of sense with, you know, with the 0-point energy movers because, like, at that point, Wally hadn't become a rogue robot in the eyes of the Axiom public yet. Caution, rogue robots. They do say that later in this game later on, but it doesn't quite... It's not quite delivered with the same delivery. The voice actors doing it is different, and they do okay, but, you know, the version in the film is definitely superior. Why does it even really matter that this has a timer anyway? Because, like, Eve gets more time. You never run out of time. It's not like, you know, there's that great of a risk unless you stop. Is it just to keep that players going? Probably. Probably just to make sure they don't stop or whatever. But I just feel like it's kind of unnecessary. Because I've played this a couple times now, and never once have I ever run out of time on these levels with Eve. I will say, though, Gopher is a little more of a threat in the game than he is in the film. Ah. That was bad. I was afraid I wasn't going to be able to get out of that. It's just a static image of Gopher. Like he's not even moving. Help. I was so scared I was gonna get stuck there. Ah. There we go. Now here's the major difference coming up. See, originally, Eve was the one who got tased, not Wally. And that she was thrown down the chute instead, and as he was trying to climb up, she fell on top of him, and they both landed in there. So originally it was Wally having to save Eve, instead of Eve having to save Wally. But they ultimately decided to change that around, because it felt a lot more impactful the other way, because, you know, it made Wally seem a lot more heroic, and also gave Eve some character development on the side. And I think it was the right change to make, honestly. Even though the deleted scene was, you know, nearly complete, and I can imagine it must have been a pain to reanimate, changing that, I really do think, made a huge difference, and ultimately made the film a better movie. Thanks a lot, Mo. Mo in this game is actually kind of a nuisance. In the film, he's actually a big help, but here he is more of a nuisance, honestly. Whoa. There, Mo. You can have that. Go clean that up for a while, why don't you? Really? Oh, we made it. Crashed into those giant cinder blocks, but we made it. Really, Mo? Jeez. Well, at least I only need 1 cube. Bye, Mo. These are really annoying. They're like pinball. They're like... With these, it's like Wally's a pinball. Oh boy. Oh jeez. Oh boy. Made it.
Supplies are limited.
I just had to jinx it, didn't I? Aw, I have to do it again? Really? Come on, Mo. See what I mean? Game Mo is just a menace. In this version, I honestly don't think he and Wally would have gotten along very well. And Wally's a pretty, he's a really nice guy, loving guy, but I don't think he and Mo would have gotten on really well if this version of Mo was in the movie. Because he just made everything worse for him. How on earth did he get all the way over there so quickly? That's what I want to know. No!
Supplies are limited.
There's a wall A right there. Whoa. No, I gotta go back. I want to get that wall up. Okay, fine. I had to commit Sudoku in order to get that. That explosive sent me flying. As did that. Ah! Well, at least now we got it. We can do it the way we did it before now. No, don't make me do it again. Here. Not here. Not now. Oh.
By and large, he cares about the products you buy.
Alley-oop. I would not want to fall in that. That would be a pretty gruesome end for a robot, if I do say so myself.
By and large, they spending so easy, you'll pay to do it.
You have to throw it because you can't carry it. Oh boy. Ah. I think I should have jumped. Oh, that was too close.
Supplies are limited.
This one's honestly kind of a pain. The pink ones just are so hard to avoid. If you touch them, you take gradual damage. Ah.
Find much cares about the products you design.
No. Let me roll. Let me roll. Let me roll. No. I was stuck. I couldn't move. Now I'm down to just one health bar. 1 bar of solar energy. If I get hit once, then that's it. I'm done. Kaput. I have to do it all over again. Oh, that was so close. Thought I was going to have to do it again, but nope, I did it. Got all the collectibles and the plant. Mo gets caught between the doors just like before, but gets out immediately. That was kind of cute the way he patted him on the head, though. Oh, we forgot we didn't get 1 cosmetic. Oh, well. Yeah, that probably wasn't the best idea, Eve. This cutscene is hilarious. I love how the stewards are just running away, even though they could clearly take them on.
Probe 1, bring the plant to the Lego deck. I'll activate the hollow detector. Now hurry! Autopilot, cut me off! Out of my way, One-Eye! I've got to press the button to start the hollow detector. That's possible, Captain. Must press button! Auto, behave! Negative, Captain. Get that plant into the hollow detector!
Captain McCree repeats it a bunch of times. It gets a little annoying. There's the same dialogue, like, every second. Ah, there we go. Okay. I've gone quiet here because I've been kind of focused, and on top of that, there just isn't really a whole lot for me to say, to be honest. Okay, here comes the platform. Oh, that was too close. Wally's kind of slippery in this game, so I really thought he was gonna land on the red floor there. Let's go. Please, please, please. Yes. I think that was the Luxo ball. Where's... We know, Captain McCree, we know. Please. Yay. Oh no, oh no. Oh, jeez. Gosh, I was really scared there. Yay, now we can reunite with the reject bots. Wilhelm scream! Screaming gets a little annoying after a while. By a while, I mean like 2 seconds. Because it just loops. Just a really annoying sound, honestly. Oh, see, camera tripped me up. That one I don't blame them for. That's not their fault because they're falling. They can't really control the way they're falling very well. I'll forgive them for that, but other things a little harder to forgive, I must say. I gotta get that other charge up cube. I don't know if I can pull this off. Probably won't have enough time. We'll probably have to restart. Yeah. Oh, I just died, so part of me was actually doing that on purpose, I think. Okay, I gotta get both charge up, both activate both pylons. Red Floor doesn't hurt the humans. It hurts Wally, but doesn't seem like it has any effect on the humans whatsoever. Why even have that? Stupid humans. I'm afraid the cube is just going to explode in my hand at any moment, but Ah. Now they can roll over. Still got time left to spare. But not lives. Ah! Oh, yes. We made it, we made it.
I'm the captain around here, and I say we are going home today. Otto, you are relieved of duty.
Plant being verified. Plant origin verified. Initiate infiltration.
Everybody, we're going home.
Hyperjump in 10 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Zoom. Back to Earth. For the final level.
That's the way. You can do it. Just put one foot down, then the other. Yeah. That's the way. Woohoo! We're home.
Welcome back to your beautiful planet, the Earth. Lusher and greener than ever before.
Yeah, no, it's not. Sad though that that's what they were supposed to come back to. But hey, at least they managed to fix it themselves. I know the part isn't in here, but there is a collectible. It's the alien. Toy Story aliens, the Pizza Planet ones. Okay, now we can get back to the business of finding Wall-E parts. I don't know why you're giggling, Eve. This is really not a laughing matter. Your lover is, well, he's dead unless you can find these things. So this really isn't something to laugh at. Ah. Wait. We did it! We managed to beat the clock! I thought we failed, but we did it. You know, you could just take him outside. That love's about, and we'll recall when time runs out, that it only took a moment to be loved, a whole life long. And that was Wally the video game. Hope you guys enjoyed. This game, in my opinion, it's okay. It's not my personal favorite video tie-in game, but, you know, it's decent. Has its moments, has its charms. I just wish that my version didn't have that bug where it doesn't save, so I could show off some of the other features, like the two-player mode and all that. But anyways, just sit back and watch the credits roll, and then I will be closing this out. It was fun to do one of these again. I know I hadn't done it in a while, but like I said, I just had a lot of stuff on my mind because of what I was going through, so I just really didn't have it in me to make one of these again, but now I've done it again, and I must say it felt good. May not have gotten every single collectible or anything like that, but I do think that my playthrough of it was pretty solid. I do really love this theme. Sad that THQ no longer is in business anymore. I mean, they were the go-to brand when it came to making movie tie-in games. Sad they ended up going bankrupt. It's catchy. Now here's the credits for the movie. We finished the game credits, now it's the movie credits. Find it kind of interesting they end up putting it in the game too, but you know, I guess they want to make sure that, you know, everyone gets credited properly. John Lasseter. I'm glad that his name's in there. I miss it when they said special thanks John Lasseter. I just miss seeing his name in Disney credits in general. It really has gone downhill since he's been gone, honestly. I pray that Skydance Animation manages to be a success one day, thanks to him. I love this photo. The THQ folk, and there's Wally right there. It's awesome. Well, that about does it. That right there just about wraps this whole thing up. I thank you all so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll try to get back to doing more of these in the future. Have a great day. Bye.